It's about that time. What's happening in your city? Got love for your city? Quiet on the set.
Okay.
Jeez.
All right.
I gotta
we doing it.
whoop these guys in the shape here.
All right.
Give them some discipline so they know what's going on.
Water's great.
Welcome to another episode of City Views. Glad to be not only in this house, but hopefully in your house as well. Bringing you the events, happenings, and activities that are taking place in the Northwest Corner and Torrington, Connecticut. Hey, gang.
Hi.
What's up?
Job.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. Always wanted to
Walter.
do that on camera.
If I would love to go off script here and just because, sometimes, my flamboyant co-hosts here, they make statements, verbal statements, behavioral statements. Sometimes they make fashion statements, and, having two, let's just say, very...
Go ahead and say it.
I'm trying to find the correct word, Karen.
Fabulous.
Or I was going to say more like charismatic
Okay.
female co-hosts that we have here.
Okay.
They tend to not only act the part, but dress the part quite well.
Yeah.
And I wish that we could actually give you a showing right now of Coryse's boots, man. You're talking about boots that are made. Can you do them?
Oh, man.
Look
Oh,
at these
man.
fabulous.
Look.
Look at the gold,
Look.
the maroon.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm loving it.
I'm like,
Say no McDonald's. I'm loving it, girl.
and then Karen here with her
Pajama
Victoria's
top.
Yeah, it would have been Victoria's Secret, but now we all know what the deal is. So she let the cat out of the
Beautiful.
proverbial bag.
I like it, but it's not
did you see
pajamas.
Did you see how the glasses matches?
Well, that's what I try to
Look
do.
at
Is
that.
I have my husband says to me, why do you have 8,712 pairs of readers? Because I need them to match.
Yeah,
right.
that's
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
that's.
Thank you.
Well, Ken will understand one day. You know.
One day.
Yeah,
Look, Ken just bought a dirt bike
You did?
and
They
didn't
got
tell
the
me.
leprechaun look.
So
camera.
he's
Oh, okay.
So we're fine with it, but I'm just saying that
Well,
he's got his toys, so mine are readers.
Well, he has to understand the magic of accessories.
Exactly. So exactly.
And Jacque, can I just say, the white beard completes your leprechaun.
Yeah, you
look.
got the little leprechaun going on camera, man.
I think you have the full leprechaun look right now.
Yeah.
Last week you had
Yeah.
a more fuller beard, did
Yeah,
you not?
I
You
did.
shaved it down.
I think
Yeah.
you should have dyed it red.
So I think you should get up
Red.
and do a little Irish jig.
Well, I
We'll
would
skip that part.
I would consider it if my mic wouldn't fall out.
That's it. Yeah, that's right.
Then Doug would have to come and patch us all up again,
Right.
and then we'd be going
Right.
for the next 2 minutes on the set. So
But we've got a packed show.
we got a packed show.
So tell
We got a
them
packed
about
show.
it.
Now, since it is Women's Month,
Women's History Month.
so we figured that we bring two top-notch ladies to the show this evening. We're going to be speaking with our 65th State District Rep, Michelle Cook. She's going to be bringing us up to date on what's going on with this session and what's happening in Hartford.
And she is super busy.
She is super busy.
Super.
Definitely she is. Also, we're going to be talking in the second half of the show with Joanne Ryan. Big membership drive tomorrow going on at the chamber offices on 59 Field Street. And she's going to give you all the deets on what's taking place on that tomorrow. And then we're also going to be hearing from Ed Cohen, who is a member of the Connecticut Television and Film Alliance. There's a big thing going on in Hartford tomorrow that Coryse and I will be attending, and he's going to be giving us the 411 on what's taking place tomorrow. So got a jam-packed show for you, and we want to encourage you to tell all your friends and neighbors to tune in to your local channel Altice 5 for City Views, okay? And while you're doing that, we're going to bring my main man Kareem Holbrook to the table he can give some props to our sponsors.
All right, let's do it. I want to do this again.
Right, I like that.
I got to do this again.
Walter Cronkite. Got it right
All
there.
right. Our big city sponsors go to Toth Insurance Agency, located at 1151 East Main Street in Torrington, Connecticut. Better protection, better value. They can be reached at 860-496-7771 and on the web at tothins@optonline.net. Mel Brickman and Health Markets, located at 16 McDermott Ave, Suite number 1 in Torrington, Connecticut.
Better call Mel.
He can be reached at 860-307-1128 and on the web at healthmarkets.com/local -health-ins. Brooks Todd McNeil Insurance, located at 69 Water Street in Torrington, Connecticut. And they've been keeping an eye on your insurance needs since 1839. They can be reached at 860-598-8753 and on the web at brookstoddmcneil.com. And to Dr. Michael Curry, located at 30 Peck Road, Suite 2105 in Torrington, Connecticut. Pediatric care for over 50 years. Little tongue twister. He can be reached at 860-482-8177 and on the web at torringtonpediatrics.com.
And thank you mucho to our sponsors for allowing us to bring you quality community television programming.
You're still stuck in that radio mode.
I know.
You're still stuck in the radio mode. I
On
understand.
air.
I'm on a little more
On the
air.
TV.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me, guys.
Okay.
You're so
All right.
efficient.
All right.
That's what we're here for.
But a lot of good things going on in the community.
Lots coming up.
Lots coming up.
Tons.
Tons coming up.
You ready?
Tons of funds.
You ready?
I'm listening.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Well, first we're going to talk about the Friendly Hands Food Bank is having the Easter Bunny come by and take pictures. Everyone gets to take pictures with the Easter Bunny.
Yes.
And I hear it's going to be at St. Paul's Lutheran Church.
Yes. So the impending storm coming. So I guess
Don't talk about storm.
I can't even because you know
There's a
what?
storm coming?
So on Saturday
We don't
we're
talk about
suppo-
Bruno.
there's
We don't
Bruno
talk about
the
storm. Yeah.
No, but I'm serious. So we planned the Easter Bunny to come to the food bank, right? So he's coming. I had to call him today and tell him go to St. Paul's Lutheran Church instead because it's going to rain. And we were going to do it outside. We were going to have popcorn and candy. But anyway, so Saturday, the 23rd, this Saturday, 11 to 1, St. Paul's Lutheran Church, 837 Charles Street in Torrington, top of the hill, right across from Torringford School, right?
Yep.
11 to 1. Bring your family and kids. Free photos with the Easter Bunny. Free Easter baskets.
Free photos.
Free food. Free everything. We've got all kinds of giveaways. We've got toys for the older kids. We've got Easter baskets for the little kids. We've got everything that you can imagine. We've got free food. Let's come in and have something to eat and drink, have a little breakfast. And so come on down.
Oh, that's going to be
Alrighty.
amazing. And Karen, we're going to be there because we want to record every last minute of it.
I can't wait. We're going to show that back. But what else are we doing on Sunday,
So
guys?
Sunday, ready? Sunday, we are going on the train ride, the Easter Bunny train ride, which leaves from the Thomaston
can't
train
wait.
station.
I can't
This
wait.
is going to be amazing. And what's so great about this train ride? It's an old, antique train.
Right.
So it's an amazing train ride. The Easter Bunny's going to be on the train ride. There's going to be an Easter egg hunt on the train ride.
Wow.
There's going to be all these fun things. And I believe, if I'm correct, last year they stopped at Fascia's chocolate.
Ooh, chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that might be part of the stop.
Nice.
But we are going to be on that train ride.
Yes, we are.
And we are going to have that segment for you next week. We're going to show that
It's
segment.
going to be fun.
It's going to be
Kareem,
amazing.
you're
Yes.
coming, right?
I am coming.
All right,
I
Jacque,
will
where are
be
you?
there.
Are
I
you
will be
coming
there.
or no?
Yes.
I'm allergic to Easter eggs, so.
But listen, if anyone's interested in that train ride, it's going on this weekend, next weekend as well.
Right.
Get that train ride in before Easter. It's a great thing to take.
No, I got you.
It's affordable too. It's not expensive, and you get on the train. You get on there. The rabbit, the eggs, the people. We're gonna be there. Come on
down.
Have you guys seen the train tracks?
Yes.
What do you mean?
We saw the train tracks. I saw the train.
I
I just saw those train tracks not too long
What
ago.
that train track?
I just saw them train tracks not too long ago.
Why, is there something
know
on
what I
those
mean.
train tracks that we need?
No, it's just train tracks. Just a couple of train tracks. That's all.
Okay, now I got a problem.
Okay.
Are we going to derail?
We
on
are
these
not.
train tracks?
I've been taking that train. I've gone on every single one.
What is wrong with my train tracks? We lost the show.
Oh my
But
goodness.
no, I need to know.
Good luck.
What if we get derailed
Train
and
tracks is
fall
cool.
off?
Good luck.
Maybe,
Oh,
after
that's right.
seeing the train tracks, I do want to ride the train. I am going to ride that train, but
Okay, if you're going to
He's
get on, I'm
brave.
good. But you know
you're
what?
a brave soul, Bozzolini.
just a little turbulence when you get to Central.
I mean, I took it when they had the Margaritaville train ride.
Yeah.
That came to
Probably
Torrington.
didn't feel it though because you had margarita. You were 3 margaritas
Oh
deep.
my
I
God.
was already probably. Yes, I was, and they did give free
She was a little
margaritas.
Three
shaken up.
margaritas. Why are we on the Easter train? Why are we not? Do they have a wine train? We need to rethink this.
I think they have a bourbon train. I know they have a
What?
bourbon.
Bourbon and cigars. Okay, but at any rate.
I think some of those bourbon riders were working on those trains.
Oh my goodness, now I'm scared. Well, listen, no, but it really
Ain't that
is a great thing that they offer
think it happened?
to the public with the kids and stuff like that.
It's a
And
great thing to
It's safe.
take the
yeah,
kids
we're
on.
gonna have fun.
Yeah.
We should have mimosas ahead of time, and then we'll go.
Okay, you're gonna.
Turbulence.
Quit.
Rough turbulence. That's all. You'll be all right.
Well, I'm
Now
just.
wait,
I'm-
let me ask. So I think
Yes.
it goes to Thomaston to Torrington.
You take it from Thomaston. I believe this train goes to Waterbury.
oh, so it doesn't come to
It doesn't
Torrington.
come to
No.
Torrington.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
I don't have to pray for your safety.
Oh my God. All right, so it goes to Waterbury
And then back.
and then
Yeah.
back. Okay,
Yeah.
well I like that because how fun will that be?
It's going to be a fun time
And
as long
I
as you don't
just-
fall through the track.
I just hope
Oh my
it's
God.
not
Okay,
raining
Kenny, we're
or
going
anything
on the train
else.
Sunday.
I hope it's not raining on Sunday.
Well,
or
no,
any.
Sunday is supposed to be. It's going to be freezing cold.
Oh.
But it's not going to be any bad weather, according to the weatherman today. My
And what storm
weatherman-
is this coming? What?
It's not a storm named, but it's just, they said the worst day of the weekend is Saturday. Torrential downpours, possible snow, ice, sleet, freezing. And I'm like,
What is going on? Today was the first day of spring,
Well, not-
and I saw white stuff falling from the sky.
Yeah.
When today?
Yes.
It was.
Really?
It snowed last night a little bit. It was
It
kind
did.
of some.
I looked
some
out and I'm like, what
frosted
is on my
flakes
roof?
going on last night?
my
Well-
brother-in-law called us texted my husband at 4 a.m. this morning. He goes in that early. He goes, it's snowing. I'm like, why did you wake me up?
Well, you guys
I
don't
know,
remember
but
the
it was
storm that we
snowing.
had. We had a storm on Easter Sunday at one time. Well, in New York we had.
Well, yeah.
No, I
It's a
think in
bad storm.
April years
a
ago, about
bad
15,
storm.
16
Yeah, yeah.
years ago,
Had a bad
we had
storm.
it was like a foot and a half. There was power out, but anyway, that's not going to happen. We are not doom and gloom.
No,
we are here to promote the good stuff about. So Sunday, if you want to go, that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or no, Saturday and Sunday they have train rides. Go on to the railroad, look it up, the Thomaston, and look that up. We're going to check it out. We're going to have segments next week.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good. Very good.
So what time it is? Is she calling in?
Do we have Michelle on the line yet?
No, I don't think so, unless I
Okay.
missed a call.
She might
know-
be.
I
She
know.
might be tied up.
Oh,
So,
goodness.
which happens from time to time, especially being a legislator.
Well, yeah, no, she literally. So I have been trying to get a hold of her for weeks, and
is
I've
going
only
on
been able to
today?
get a hold of her at like 9, 10,
Yeah.
11 at night because
I'm
she's
not sure
over
what's
there.
going on today.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I think last week it was us, and this week
Don't check my cup. Your cup runneth over.
What is in your cup?
this
Folgers.
week,
Folgers.
Folgers not in his cup. But
this
anyway.
week it's the men.
It's
I don't
the
know
men,
what's
'cause
going on.
last week it was us. So.
We guys have fun too,
Oh my God.
All right, so Michelle's going to be talking about a lot of the happenings that are going on, and
We
she
hope.
has been very, very busy at the legislature every day and so, that's one thing too.
They're about to be busier tomorrow.
Well,
'cause-
tomorrow, so let's talk just a
all
little bit about
the-
what you're going there
Yeah,
for tomorrow.
so I'm also on the Film and Television Alliance. I'm on the membership committee, and we are going to descend on the Capitol building.
We coming.
I mean, in droves, and we're all gonna have our SAG-AFTRA T-shirts on,
Nice.
and we're all gonna testify on why we need the tax credits to stay
Absolutely.
in Connecticut. That cannot go away. It brings in business, not just for us actors. I mean,
No.
let me tell you how bad it had gotten at one point. I already had the baby, and I had to be on set in Boston because, of course, there was nothing filming in Connecticut. Drove to Boston. I'm on set. I got out at 2 o'clock in the morning, and now I'm driving home. Trying to stay awake. I got pulled over on the interstate on, what is that, the I-90?
I-95?
Yeah.
90,
Okay.
the turnpike.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got pulled over on the turnpike, issued like a $300 ticket.
What?
And I'm like, listen, officer, I'm just trying to stay awake. I've been on set since 4 a.m. I'm trying to stay awake. I'm just trying to get home to my son. I get to Canton and got pulled over.
Whoa.
Another ticket. 2 tickets. All because I'm trying to make it back home from having to drive all the way to Boston.
Right.
Okay. But if we had the film tax credits in Connecticut,
yeah.
that opened up jobs and brought production into Connecticut, people who want to stay in this great state
It's
don't
bring-
have to leave.
It's bringing revenue. If you give the tax credits to the film industry to bring the film into Connecticut, it brings in not only revenue with, jobs, but where they're staying, rental income, dinner, food, all of
Food,
that
yep.
for the crew, everything.
Not
It's
only
a
that,
huge thing.
Look what happened to Mystic Pizza when
Oh,
they
exactly,
filmed
when
that.
they did- yeah.
Mystic Pizza is now a tourist destination.
Nation to go to.
Okay,
Yep.
so now Mystic is always going to have business.
Right.
Okay.
Everybody wants to go to Mystic Pizza.
Pizza,
So they can make
everyone.
their photo in the booth. So, yeah. So
So-
this is a historic event. This is something important for them to hear, and everybody descending upon the Capitol tomorrow, I really think is important. Let's talk about like Hallmark movies and stuff they do in Connecticut. Let's get those tax credits for them so we could bring that revenue and business into Connecticut.
And keep it in Connecticut.
Exactly.
I mean, currently, a lot of the big production companies are skipping Connecticut and going to Boston or New York.
They've got to go where it's feasible for them,
Yeah.
and the tax credits are not here.
And
so that has to be looked
unfortunately,
at.
me as an actor, and other actors, we have to drive those.
You have to go where it is. Right.
You know, but
Right.
we don't want to leave Connecticut.
No.
We want to live and stay in Connecticut.
But Kareem is going to follow us to Thomaston on Sunday, where we will be the actors and actresses on the train with the
sure
rabbit.
will.
I'll be behind the camera.
Yes.
For sure.
Well, I think that we're going to make an impression in Hartford tomorrow for sure.
Yep.
And hopefully we'll be hearing momentarily from Ed Cohen, who is a part of the Connecticut Television and Film Alliance, and he's going to be talking about some of the other benefits that are awaiting businesses if they pass this legislation, so that we can create that environment that's a pro-business environment, so that we
Right.
can attract other businesses to
Absolutely.
the great state of Connecticut.
Right.
More specifically to the northwest corner. Come on, hang out
Exactly.
out
I mean,
here
what is that
where
saying?
the air is fresh and clear.
If you build it, they will come.
Right.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. So, Michelle, we're waiting on you to call if you're watching and listening. Ring-a-ding-ding. And, again, you know what? We've got some great things going on, though.
We do.
Especially here in the northwest corner. And tomorrow night, I know that Joanne Ryan will be talking about that in the chamber. But the chamber's got a lot of great things. I'm on the WOW committee, as you know, and that is coming up again in the fall. But it's not too early to talk about that. Well, we've got some great speakers lined up. A lot of great things going on at the chamber. Their business after hours, their business with breakfast, their government relations. I mean, all of those things, Jacque, which are fabulous for any business owner or business in Connecticut, but specifically Northwest Connecticut. Joanne does a fabulous job of bringing things, events, and things to happen and to gain business. And I have hats off to Joanne Ryan. She was one of our International Women's Month honorees this month because of what she does for Northwest Connecticut. So
the legacy lives on.
I know. She's so fabulous.
She is.
So.
And I
She
think
is.
one
She's
thing
absolutely amazing.
that we're going to be looking forward to, especially from government relations, are doing more things that we had at our last meeting. Jonathan Black from the Connecticut Television and Film Alliance gave a presentation to our members. And, they were just really blown away because some of these things that are happening, people don't know about.
Yeah.
Well, I think that it needs to. I heard an interview with you, Jacque, with the same gentleman
Ed
on
Cohen.
WAPJ.
No, it was Bob
That
Dale.
It was
Bob
Bob.
Dale.
Okay.
Bob Dale.
Well, on APJ a couple weeks ago, and I was driving in the city, and I'm listening and this and that, and I was quite enlightened to hear what he had to say about what the benefits are to bring it here. It's not just about extras or being in a film or anything like that. It's about what it can do for the economy and the boost that it can bring to the Connecticut economy. Why would any state not want that? So, yeah.
I think we also have an opportunity to benefit from the fact that, this arts renaissance that we started, almost going on 20 years now, and making that transition, especially with the towns in our 21-town region,
Right.
making that transition from, mill towns and manufacturing towns to arts and culture destinations.
Yes.
So this is one more piece to the puzzle that
Correct.
helps give our region an identity.
Right.
And something that we can promote and highlight and make people aware of to make sure that we continue to make Connecticut and the Northwest Corner a place where people can come to live, work, and play.
Correct.
Yeah.
So-
Correct.
And I have to say, I was in a ballet this past weekend. I'm not going to say where because what I'm about to say, I don't want to bad talk them. But we had dress rehearsal at 1, and the show wasn't until 7. So we got through our dress rehearsal about 5. We had 2 hours downtime. We're like, okay, time to find dinner. There was nothing in walking distance to eat. And I'm like, you know what? That's so crazy. If we were in Torrington and I had
Everything,
rehearsal
so
at
many
the Warner
choices.
Theater,
Yes.
there's so many choices within walking distance,
Oh,
from
goodness.
Giovanni's
Up, down,
to
over there, here, there,
to
Sasso,
Sawyer's,
the
to-
Venetian, Giovanni's,
To Salt 2.0.
Salt,
Vegan.
Love It
Vegan.
Vegan, Sasso's. I mean, there's just it's all in
Toothpick.
that loop. It's all in that loop.
It's all in that loop.
And you know what? It is something
Yeah.
to point out with the Warner Theater.
Yeah,
That is
and
a huge
I was,
draw.
and you take it for granted, of course, until you go to another,
Venue.
venue,
And then you're like,
I'm
wait a minute.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? So they had pizza and then this hole in the wall Chinese place that I wasn't sure if we should eat from, but we didn't have a choice at that point. But yeah, and then
No,
it
that's
made
a
me
great point.
appreciate
Torrington.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
more.
Exactly. So what are we at time frame here? I don't know if she missed it.
Yeah, I think.
I think she's missed it. It's 5:23.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm
6:20.
just
It's 6.
6:20. 5:20.
Yeah, I noticed.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Time went ahead.
That didn't spring ahead.
Nobody sprung ahead on that clock over
Does
there.
anybody really know what time it is?
No, they do not.
I'm slow.
Does anybody really care?
No, I actually liked
I
it
can't
when
imagine why.
when I woke up when it was an hour behind and I woke up and the sun was already out. I liked that.
No, it was good, and I like that it's a little later.
Yeah.
The sun is out. It's like 7:10,
Yeah.
whatever. And as we get better, so then I can go and walk and lose weight. Right now, I'm just eating and drinking and eating
Because
and
that's
drinking
what
and-
winter. I swear, it's like we hibernate without the actual hibernation part. We're just like, eat.
Yeah.
I need food. I need supersized cheese and wine just to survive.
Yeah.
in those
Karen,
months.
I've known you
Survive
for
the winter.
for doggone over 20 years
Forever.
now. You've been the same size.
I wish.
You've been
That's
the
why
same
we got
size.
bigger shirts to hide that.
I think women. I think
But
women just have this thing in their head that they eat something and it just automatically
Listen
the
to me.
body just assumes
Darling.
I'm getting bigger.
You
It
know,
does.
eating.
menopause. She is a youngin. I am the old fart here, and I'm telling you, menopause is just like I'm like an Oompa Loompa. But you know what? We have to. Yeah. So,
An Oompa
we have
Loompa?
to- yes. Like, yeah.
Oompa loompa, oompa.
Oompa. Ooh. Oompa.
Loompa, doompa dee.
dee.
Okay.
We've lost it now.
Oh man. If you guys go through like the episodes that we been through and saw me on camera, you'd be like, this. Yeah, he was hibernating, all right.
No, but you know,
He was
I
doing
think a
something
lot
good.
of people, though, I really do think, like, you know, in the winter, you know what I mean? You eat, you're wearing sweaters, you're wearing coats or whatever, you're
So
hiding.
you
and
don't
now
see how
we're
big
coming-
you're getting.
No, and
No.
then all of a sudden, it's spring now, as of tonight at 11:59 or whatever, it's spring, and it's like you look and you're like, oh. Yeah.
Time
So
to hit
now
the
it's time
gym.
to get out there and, you know, start
I went walking
and-
on the bike path on yesterday. It was a little chilly. I still had to wear a hat,
Right.
but I had my heated jacket, so that was
Right.
great.
What?
Yeah.
You got a heated jacket?
Of course.
Yeah, my son does too. Yeah,
gee.
you just push the button. It's
Button.
like,
What?
Wow.
That's
And
a
like
Back to the
Heat
Future
Miser.
3
Yeah,
sort
Oh
of
my
like.
gosh, it was amazing. And I did see the white stuff falling while I was
Yeah,
walking, and I'm like,
yeah.
what is going on?
No,
But
I can't-
today,
can't have
you
this.
could just hear the wind, and I'm like, nope, it's not
No.
seeing me. The bike path outside is not seeing me.
No.
This wind been gusting, I think, for like 2 weeks already, man.
Honestly.
I'm telling you, the wind gust is crazy.
we've had nothing but wind
Rain.
and rain.
Yes.
Rain.
I mean, we had
Yes.
very few snowstorms, wind and rain, and I hate to say it, and I haven't looked at the Farmer's Almanac. I think that's what our summer's going to be again. This global warming and everything that's
I'm good with
happening.
that.
I need
hate the
some
heat.
sunshine. I
don't
need to
like
be able
the
to
heat.
walk.
I love the heat.
I hate it.
I
to go-
need the
I don't
heat.
like
Well,
the
you're
heat.
from the island.
No, yeah.
You're-
She like
you're-
I
yeah,
hate.
you love
hey,
it.
hate the heat. Okay.
I hate the heat.
No.
I hate the heat.
Sit
I
on the
don't
deck,
like it.
air
I'm-
conditioning. Give me
yeah,
a
Oh
I'm-
my
heat.
gosh,
good.
give me the heat. I'll sit in
No,
that sun.
really? Are
I'll
you
bask
heat?
in that sun.
I'm cool.
Oh,
Okay.
But I ain't cold.
yeah,
He,
I'm
you know,
a spring,
yeah.
fall person. Like spring, it's starting to get warm.
That's me.
It's a little breezy. I like
me.
the fall, a little bit of a
Yes,
breeze, but it's
yes,
okay.
yes.
I don't like the freezing cold, and I don't
No,
like
yep.
the sweltering
yeah,
hot.
Yeah.
You know, I
I'm right there in the
I
middle.
think I like the island heat because there's always a cool breeze
Well, that's different.
blowing through.
Yeah, here
not-
it's just
Yeah.
either
Humidity.
burn you to death or freeze you to death, and those are your two choices that we've had. Yeah.
Yeah, so it is slightly different. The island
Yes.
heat is a different heat.
So I have a little shout out I'd like to do, if he's listening tonight, he said he would be listening, is to Mr. Rich Stomsky, who is my pantry manager. Rich is a fabulous individual who is just an amazing man, and I just wanted to shout that out because he wasn't able to watch last week. He was a little busy, but I just wanted to shout out to Rich Stomsky and his family, his sons John and Rich, their grandchildren, his wife, everybody, and his mom Nina. Just a little bit of a hi, and just tell you,
Hi,
we
Rich.
love you. Say hi, to
Rich.
Rich.
Hello, Rich.
And we absolutely
Rich.
adore you, Rich. And we just wanted a little shout out tonight. So thank
Hi,
you.
Rich.
Hi, Rich. So yeah,
And it's just about that time where,
where Walter
yeah.
is going to come
Walter
up on his
Concrete.
Concrete. Tongue twister.
concrete. No,
Concrete.
no, Walter
Concrete?
Concrete.
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 Now, see, people were saying that name for years.
Walter Concrete.
But
Cronkite.
have you ever like?
Cronkite. No,
Cronkite.
Cronkite. Not
Cronkite.
Cronkite.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Cronkite. Walter
Cronkite. I can spell it.
That's it.
Cronkite.
I think we're on this a little bit too long.
But have you ever had or heard of another name, Concrete, before?
No. Concrete.
Concrete.
Walter
Concrete.
Concrete.
No.
Cronkite.
Cronkite. C-R-O-N-K-I-T-E.
Cronkite.
Google's your best friend.
There's
Google's
no
your best
crite. That's not concrete. It's
Google is your
Cronkite.
best
God.
friend.
We need to go.
But
We're done.
have you ever taken a name or word and said it over and over again till it sounds like a foreign
Yes.
language?
You
Yes.
know who did that? Ted Lasso.
Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
From the series, he goes. He kept saying a word over. He's like, "Am I saying that right?" Word, and he just kept repeating the
Well,
word.
have you ever spelled a word?
Yes,
And you
yes.
spelled it, and you looked at it, and you're like, "That's not spelled right."
not spelled right.
Wait a minute, but it is, and you're like, "Wait!" And so now you're questioning, and you're googling, and yeah.
Thank God for
for
spell check.
Google
Spell
and spell
check,
check,
yes.
and yeah. Okay, so Walter, take it away.
Walter. All right.
Walter, aka Kareem.
Our big city sponsors go to Toth Insurance Agency, located at 1151 East Main Street in Torrington, Connecticut. Better protection, better value. They can be reached at 860-496-7771 and on the web at tothins@oponline.net. Mel Brickman and Health Market, located at 16 McDermott Ave, Suite number 1 in Torrington, Connecticut.
Better call Mel.
He can be reached at 860-307-1128 and on the web at healthmarkets.com/local-health-ins. Brooks, Todd and McNeil Insurance, located at 69 Water Street in Torrington, Connecticut. And they've been keeping an eye on your insurance needs since 1839. They can be reached at 860-598-8753 and on the web at brookstoddmcneil.com. And to Dr. Michael Curry, located at 30 Peck Road, Suite 2105 in Torrington, Connecticut. Pediatric care for over 50 years. He can be reached at 860-482-8177 and on the web at torringtonpediatrics.com.
All right. Thank you.
Perfect.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be checking out a little segment from Red Room Sound Studios.
Right.
And then we're going to be
Fill up on my water.
hearing from Joanne Ryan, giving us all the deets on tomorrow's membership drive.
love it.
So,
Coffee.
and we do apologize for the other callers who I'm sure that they have very, very good reasons for not being able to reach out to us here on the show this evening. But we promise we will have them back.
Or you can call in and you can be our caller on the show.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can do that. That's true.
Better call us.
Hit that number down there.
See that number?
860-361-9985.
Yes.
Now, see, if that was me out there, I'd be calling, cussing y'all out. What y'all doing on TV? I cracked it up and act like a fool.
Hey,
Ain't y'all got
you
no
need
better?
to call us because we're fabulous.
You got it
it's
wrong. It's
simple
Walter
and
Cronkite.
Cronkite. Yes.
I can't believe we spent 5 minutes.
I know, Cronkite. Yeah,
It's
okay.
Cronkite.
Kite, as in fly a kite. Okay.
Yes.
All right,
Cronkite.
so are we
Cronkite.
off to our segment?
I think so.
All right, here we go.
This is Alicia DeLibero. Welcome to Live from Red Room Sound Studio. You can hear this broadcast all over the world on WAPJ.org. Tonight, we feature national recording and touring artist Nick Bukovalis. And now, from Red Room Sound Studio, here is Lucinda Rowe.
Hey everybody, welcome. We are broadcasting tonight from our live room at the Red Room Sound Studio in Torrington, Connecticut. Live from Red Room Sound Studio on WAPJ, Torrington Community Radio. And it is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Nick Bukovalis.
No, it was a time in my life. I've been waiting for so long. I never did believe I could be so deceived, but I would soon find that I was wrong. I never did doubt you, baby. Now I'm living without you, baby, 'cause it took you a little too long to get it right. You opened up your eyes, oh what a surprise, 'cause now you realize what you have done. But it's a little late, oh and I couldn't wait, although you're saying now that I'm the one. Now that you left me, baby, you better forget me, baby, 'cause it took you a little too long to get it right. There is only so much time that you can keep a man waiting in line, thinking and praying and hoping you'll come around. And now I'm letting go because you let me down. It was a time in my life that I've been waiting for so long. I never did believe I could be so deceived, but I would soon find I was wrong. Never did doubt you, baby. Now I'm living without you, baby, 'cause it took you a little too long to get it right. There is only so much time that you can keep a man waiting in line, thinking and praying and hoping you'll come around. And now I'm letting go because you let me down. Opened up your eyes, oh what a surprise, 'cause now you realize that you have done. But it's a little late, oh and I couldn't wait. Although you're saying now that I'm the one, yeah, yeah. Now that you left me, baby, you better forget me, baby, 'cause it took you a little too long to get it right. Yeah, because it took you a little too long to get it right.
And we hope that
This
you
is
enjoyed
Alicia
that
DeLibero.
segment
Welcome to-
live from Red Room Sound Studio.
Lucinda and Mick.
Yeah, man,
Love them.
no doubt. And we're going to be bringing you some more segments live from Red Room. And we hope that you'll be able to check out those segments as we prepare them for you.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we do have the one and only
Joanne Ryan.
Joanne Ryan on the line. Let's see what we got here tonight.
So I pressed the red button, right?
And then the green.
Red and green.
And then the green.
We haven't
okay.
learned how to work the telephone yet.
Joanne, are you there?
Are you there?
Yes, she
Yes,
is.
I am. Can you hear me?
We can.
can. Welcome. Welcome to City Views. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. How are all of you?
We're great.
We are fabulous and excited to
water's
hear
great.
about what's going on with the chamber.
Oh, some great things. In fact, happy belated St. Patrick's Day, but we didn't want to conflict with all the other wonderful activities. So tomorrow evening we have an open house searching for the leprechauns and the gold coins at our chamber office on 59 Field Street. All are welcome. There's no price, but we do have wonderful refreshments that are Irish and green,
Ooh.
and we look forward to seeing everyone who can join us. Just call me tomorrow at the chamber, 860-482-6586, so I know you're coming, and we'll make sure we have enough food for everyone.
What
Better
time,
call
Joanne?
Joanne.
Better call Joanne.
From 5 to 7 o'clock tomorrow evening
5
at
to
the
7.
chamber.
5 to 7.
Lovely.
Right.
And Joanne, I just joined the chamber myself.
I know. Well, thank you and congratulations for making that brilliant move.
Yes.
Also, thank you for making that investment because you are leading the way in many ways. But in all cases, we know that there's strength in numbers, and we all help each other. We benefit from each other and learn from each other. And I think the more the merrier, as we say.
Right.
And we really look forward to your involvement and your ideas. We have so many activities that touch almost anyone's desires, needs, resources. We had a wonderful meeting today with one of our very strong supporters who was very grateful that we were doing all that we were doing to try to engage people and bring them together, whether it be a leads meeting or a manufacturing meeting or a healthcare council meeting or a small business advisory committee. So all is going well, thank goodness. And my hat off and thank you to our strong, resilient, dedicated businesses who just did not give up over the last few years where it's been pretty challenging, as you all know.
But Joanne, under your leadership, I have to say you have been not only a pillar of the community, but an icon in Northwest Connecticut as the leader of the Northwest Connecticut Chamber of Commerce. And I say that not lightly. You know how to connect people, what people are looking for, the businesses. You really have a finger on the pulse of what's going on and how to bring people together, not only just people, but businesses. And, really hats off to you, especially during International Women's Month, for all that you do for Northwest Connecticut.
Thank you. That's so very, very kind and generous of you. But, I love what I'm doing, and I always say you have to love what you're doing.
You have to love what you're doing.
Yeah.
Enjoy helping people. And, today I got this most unusual call from a woman out of state whose daughter is at UConn, and they were struggling. She's an athlete there, and she was struggling they're struggling moving forward as far as loans and tuition because out-of-state students pay more.
Right.
I said, how did you get my name? She said, I don't know. But, here she's calling me, and I don't know if it was because of, I'm chair of the Board of Regents for Connecticut State Colleges and Universities, but
Right.
It just made me so happy that at least I gave her some ideas on who to call, what resources to use.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, well, I can tell you've had children in the same situation. I said, yeah, children and grandchildren now. And she roared. But, it's about connecting people. And two gentlemen came in today with one of our corporate partners with some ideas and wanted some connections. Well, on the way out of town, one from New Jersey, from New Hampshire, and the other from Ridgefield. I'm not sure where, but out of the area. Stopped by on the way home to say thank you. We met with great people.
Aww.
They told us off. So, that's what makes it all worthwhile. You're connecting people. But that reminds me, tomorrow you're all invited to come and find the leprechauns and the gold coin.
I'm coming to find that gold coin.
Yes, that's right.
I think that's fabulous, a fabulous take on that. Unfortunately, I will be teaching out of town, so I cannot be there. But I mean, again, the programs that the Northwest Connecticut Chamber offers is just a myriad of different tastes for everybody.
Yeah.
Whether you're into government relations, whether you're into, leads groups, or the what is the school? The Leadership Academy, all of these different things, everything that is here.
Yeah, I love our educational partnership with the high schools, with Ed Advance, and with the Northwest Connecticut Community College, Connecticut State Community Colleges at Northwestern. It's wonderful because they're the future of our region, and we have to get people together and bring them together. So, it makes me so happy that we're able to do that, and we see the results of our efforts. So they're not in vain. But thank you. You're being very, very kind, and we couldn't do it without you and with so many wonderful supporters that we have, like Jacque, who's chairman of our board, and his colleagues, and the rest of our board, and all of our committee chairs and our very strong members. And of course, no one person does this alone. I'm blessed with an amazing staff. And Karen, you know how important that is.
Yeah.
And I know
Yes.
all of you do. You have to people who, sometimes I say, I think there's something not quite right with all of us.
Right?
And you really have to look. Today, I was on the phone with a call and some projects and with guests. And I looked, and they were decorating the office and all these green things. It was really fun, and they were having fun. And we have to all have fun.
Absolutely.
We really do.
And you know what? Like you said, it's all about teamwork. And I know that sounds, there's no, I in team and all that. But it really is true, Joanne. It's all about the team and the people that work with you and work for you, with you. And, it really does work. And you've got an excellent team. And of course, Jacque, who is leading that team with the board of directors. You know what? You guys are doing a fabulous job.
I know, and you'll need a little extra help. I had a wonderful conversation with Monsignor Tucker, he claims he's now retired, except he's working on all these working with special families and special people in times of loss. But he had been in Florida, and I left a message, and I said, you didn't call me. He said, well, here I am now. I'm in Connecticut, back in Connecticut, retired. I said, you can never retire. You have to keep going and doing things.
Right.
And he said, you're right. You have to keep going. So we're all in this together, and we're making it work. And your wonderful programs are great for our listeners, and I hope they all realize how fortunate they are to be living in this beautiful, beautiful state and this beautiful northwest corner.
Indeed, they are. And Joanne, we're getting ready to have a conversation with Ed Cohen, who is part of the Connecticut Television and Film Alliance. And I think that now that people are aware of the opportunities that are being presented to us from the Alliance, it's just one more tool in our toolbox to bring economic opportunity here to the region.
And growth, yeah.
So we're going to get to
You're
that call.
absolutely correct, Jacque.
We're going to get to that call now,
Great
but
thoughts and grateful.
we
Great philosophy.
we appreciate you calling in to the show as always, and we will see you tomorrow, Coryse and I,
so.
when we return from
The
From the
capital.
capital.
the Capitol.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, good. I do hope you stop in and visit us because we look forward to seeing you. And thank you so much for allowing me to talk to all of you. It really is a thrill to be able to share these things and to thank all those wonderful supporters, including all of you.
Well,
So
thank you so much.
and good luck tomorrow in Hartford, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks,
Thank you so much,
Joanne.
Thanks, Joanne. Have a good night.
Bye now.
You too. Bye-bye.
So
Okay.
Ed is on next.
Where's Ed? He hung up?
Did Ed go away?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
where?
still there.
I don't see him.
Press that and then the green.
What's that? And then green.
Ed, it's Coryse. How are you?
Hey, great. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I haven't seen you since our little gala that we had.
Yeah, absolutely. Miss seeing you.
Yes.
How did everything go with the ballet?
The ballet was amazing. We had a great time. Misty Copeland was so generous and just such an inspiration to so many young girls there. It was great. It was really great. But I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. So let's jump into talking to tomorrow and what we expect to be happening down at the Capitol building. Jacque and I are going to be there. So this is going to be big and just amazing. We're going to descend on the Capitol building.
Can't wait to see you guys there. It's going to be absolutely incredible. I mean, they're going to understand that this is a real industry in Connecticut and that we're unified and as diverse as can be. I mean, it's an incredible organization. Everybody is a superstar.
Well,
so when we go in there, we'll be telling our tales and letting them know exactly how this affects our lives and really their lives as well.
That's right.
I think it's important too, Ed, that we make people aware of the other opportunities that they have to benefit from this type of industry. Can you elaborate a little bit on that and fill us in on how especially small businesses and sole proprietors can really take advantage of the industry coming to this region?
No, absolutely. I can kind of speak to that because I'm doing location scouting and location management. And, you have to find a location that matches the director's vision in the script. And that takes you all over the place. So, I mean, it could be a script that says, hey, we want a tiny, family drugstore. Well, there aren't a lot of those left. You got to find it, and it's got to be the right one, and everything's got to be right. And once you find it, then that business owner, if they choose to be a location, they make some money. It's a nice deal, and then everybody descends on that site to go and shoot, and they have to spend money for gas, for food in the town, for pretty much anything and everything. It's kind of a town moving in. And so the town gets revenue, they get taxes, they get everything else. The state gets taxes. The people have to rent trucks, they have to rent RVs, hotels. It just goes on and on and on. The expenditures are incredible, and that's what this tax incentive is there to attract.
And I think that's one of the things that, that you need to really push. And I'm not, either side, one way or the other. I'm not political or whatever, but I really think that you need to push. And the people that do speak tomorrow is push that what the economic development increase could be. By bringing, films and this to Connecticut. Like you just said, they're going to rent a location. They're going to eat here. They're going to stay here. They're going to rent a house, whatever. What are the economic benefits of bringing this and allowing these tax credits to come to Connecticut? And I think, by pushing that and putting that in front of them, it's a win-win for all. It's not just for, the tax base or whatever with Connecticut, with people with having, where they're staying, what they're eating, what they're doing and all that. But again, it's also about, what the benefit is to the state of Connecticut. And I think it's a win-win situation if it's put in the right direction.
No, absolutely. They just need to understand the level of expenditures that go down even for a small production.
Right.
It's absolutely incredible. And what we're working on is trying to build sound stages which will bring in major productions, TV series, and that is sustainable revenue, sustainable income for a lot of people, like 300, 500 people for 10 months at a time,
right,
with another project coming in right behind it. So it is absolutely imperative that we keep on the course of growth that we've accomplished this last year. Mm-hmm. It's been amazing what the team has been able to do.
Well, unfortunately, Ed, I do apologize for not getting you the number to the show a little earlier in the program.
Hey, no problem. If you're not having problems, you're not making a movie, or you're not making a show.
That sounds like a laudable excuse. Thank you very much. I'll take that.
Not a problem. I didn't want to leave you hanging.
Isn't it awful though when you're like, I have to be on at 6:30 or whatever, and you're calling the number and nothing's coming up, and you're like, you're freaking out. I get it, and you're panicked. But again, what you are doing, and Coryse and all of you, is really something that is valuable and viable in Connecticut. So, I just want to send my good luck to all of you tomorrow for pushing this and going forth with it, because I think that is something that should be here in Connecticut. And I support you all. And who am I? Nobody. But I'm just saying that I really think that you guys have an excellent chance and a great push tomorrow with what you're going to, present to the Capitol.
Well, appreciate it. And you guys are an integral part. I mean, you're getting the word out, which is just wonderful. We appreciate it so much, and you're part of the industry. I mean, let's be real about this. You are a super important cog in the wheel.
Well, we appreciate you and all your efforts, and we'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow and having you back on the show in the future for sure.
Oh, we want an update.
No, I appreciate it. Well, tomorrow is going to be absolutely entertaining.
What time is that?
Probably won't get to. It starts at 10 o'clock.
10 a.m.
And I would be amazed if we're finished by 9 o'clock. That's when we finished last year.
Woo! Okay.
So, yeah, it will be going on and on and on, because there will be a lot of us there, and there are going to be a lot of people that come in by Zoom.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I stack up on some Big Macs. Just when I said that, Kareem's eyes lit up.
They do have a cafeteria there.
They do. They have a great cafeteria.
They have a great cafeteria at the Capitol. I've been there recently, and it is not bad at all.
No, it's not. It's delicious.
You know what? Wishing you all success, because you know what? Here we are, our community TV show. But again, what you are doing is so important. Coryse, everything that you're doing across the state of Connecticut, very, very important work, not only to our actors and actresses, SAG-AFTRA and all that, but you know what? To the economy of the state of Connecticut. So good for you. Let us know. Let's have you back on soon.
And Coryse is such a rock star. She's amazing.
She is.
No doubt. Thank you, Ed. We'll see you
Gotta
tomorrow.
love it.
All right.
Thank you so much, folks, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All
See you
right.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
Take
Bye,
care.
Ed.
Thanks.
And with that being said, I think it's about that time for some shout-outs.
Yes, T-Town shout-outs is sponsored to you by Torrington Downtown Partners, growing downtown Torrington one business at a time. To Dawn's Getaway at 24 Winstead Road in Torrington, Connecticut. Christie's Restaurant, located at 545 Winstead Road in Torrington, Connecticut. Health Insurance Services, located at 438 Main Street in Torrington, Connecticut. Wall and Fraunhofer, located at 117 Main Street in Torrington, Connecticut. Soul Latina Cafe, located at 31 Hungerford in Torrington, Connecticut. Jimmy's Store, located at 1238 East Main Street in Torrington, Connecticut. 5 Point Art Center, located at 855 University Drive in Torrington, Connecticut. And George's Music, located at 905 New Harrington Road in Torrington, Connecticut. And to our big city sponsors, to Toth Insurance Agency, located at 1151 East Main Street in Torrington, Connecticut. Better protection, better value. They can be reached at 860-496-7771 and on the web at tothins@optonline.net. Mel Brickman and Health Market, located at 16 McDermott Ave, Suite 1, Torrington, Connecticut.
Better call Mel.
They can be reached at 860-307-1128 and on the web at healthmarkets.com/local-health-ins. To Brooks, Todd, and McNeil Insurance, located at 69 Water Street in Torrington, Connecticut. And they've been keeping an eye on your insurance needs since 1839. They can be reached at 860-598-8753 and on the web at brookstoddmcneil.com. And to Dr. Michael Curry, located at 30 Peck Road, Suite 2105 in Torrington, Connecticut. Pediatric care for over 50 years. He can be reached at 860-482-8177 and on the web at torringtonpediatrics.com.
Okay, Walter Cronkite.
Cronkite.
Oh my gosh,
You
I
had
still
it.
said it wrong.
Cronkite.
We're just let's shorten it to Walter.
Walter.
You're now
Okay,
Walter.
Walter.
All right,
Okay,
now I'm
Walter.
Walter
All right.
Balzini.
Walter.
Now, we want to let you know that you can, first of all, check out reruns of City Views.
Tell me, because somebody asked me last week, and I'm being serious,
It's
and I was like,
Saturdays at 9 a.m. and Sundays at 3 p.m. But you can also catch reruns of the show on our YouTube channel, which is at cultureforacause.org.
Okay, so wait, go back again. Saturdays
Saturdays
at
at 9 a.m., Sundays at 3 p.m.
Okay, so I just
on
want to make
YouTube,
sure.
it's not a .com or it's just
No,
No, it's
just
just YouTube.
Culture for a Cause.
Culture for a Cause.
Culture for a
Okay.
Cause,
Yep.
yeah. So,
And our Facebook page.
and our
Our
Facebook
Facebook
page.
page.
Check that out.
Yep.
And let us know what topics you want us to cover.
What do you like? What do you don't like?
Mm-hmm.
What should we bring on? What do you want to talk?
What do you
blah,
think
blah,
about
blah.
Karen's outfits?
What do you think
know?
about my
So it's our show. It's our show.
And your show.
but it's your show.
But that's what I meant by ours. I mean,
Yes.
you
it's
know,
their show.
no, it's
not
ours.
yours.
It's ours.
No, it's theirs.
Theirs.
well, theirs.
Oh my God.
It's mine. It's
It's
yours.
all of our
It's all of us.
show.
This
okay.
show is
All right.
your show. This
show
show
is
is
my
my
show.
show. From California
I'm
to
done.
New
I'm
York
done with them. I'm
Island,
done with
from the
them.
Redwood Forest
Forest,
to the
okay,
Red.
something, blah, blah, blah.
The
Thank you.
show was made for you and me.
We're out. Bye, everyone.
Peace. Peace.
City Views.